Beautiful. Awesome. All right, so listen, I know, you've seen some changes going on with the build out here in Neptune, and we got a build out that's going to be starting in brick. Hopefully this week, if this dude can come in and get the work done. Equipment's ordered in. We got rowers, airdyne bikes. I mean, new things happening. But here's my thing. I always want to stay innovative. I always want to get you guys the best results and get you guys the best experience possible. So we're always changing things up. 2 years ago, I think that's when we changed up the program. We added the Metcons who went from doing 4 rounds to like 8 round stuff. So I go to a lot of seminars, I go to a lot of conferences, a lot of summits, and I'm always, learning new stuff. That's how you have to do to survive and thrive, But one thing that has been on my mind for a while is the program that, we're running. I want to create a new program that's more structured and that can yield more results. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I said before that, the workout is just one aspect. Nutrition is, another aspect. But when it comes to the workouts, man, I want you guys to get the best result with the workouts, right? And it comes down to weight training properly with good form technique, all right? And cardio, right? Mixing these two together the right way is gonna get you the best results, right? So we're changing up programming across the board, in Eze Fitness, and so the new program, again, is focused on structural weight training and also to make more official conditioning days in Eze Fit. So what that means, let's go over the conditioning first, right? We're gonna add more boxing days, okay? Why? Because I love boxing, okay? I designed Eze Fitness based on my passion, and the people that I surround in the gym are people who believe and love what I love, right? So I love boxing, and boxing is the best form of cardio. So we're gonna add more boxing days, all right? So if you guys are happy with that, throw some thumbs up, some love, and not just boxing, but also more, cardio. So when you come work out, you're gonna get cardio, you're gonna get weight training. It's not gonna be any fluff exercises in between shit, donkey kicks and all that crazy. It's fun, you know what I'm saying? But we want structure, right? We want to build this out. We want a program that it's gonna prevent you from getting injured. That's one, because I've seen a lot of injuries happen. When we recently changed up the program 2 years ago, since then I've seen a lot of injury happen. I don't want that. I don't want you guys getting out of commission because of a whole bunch of craziness, right? So I want better results, more structure, all right, and amazing workouts, amazing and different, right? I want to, this is gonna be crazy because one, this is how I train. Small groups. This is how, I train competitors, right? So I'm going to be training you guys how I train my competitors to compete. And those of you guys who've competed, in Eze Fit with me, or trained with me, know exactly what I'm talking about when it comes, to the weight training. But the cardio days, we're going to do more boxing. So we built out the boxing rig here to hang more bags. We're building out a brick to hang, more bags. And we want to implement more boxing because it's the best form of cardio. We're bringing in, the rowers, the airdyne bikes, which gives you the sickest workout. Okay, so when you come in, you're getting literally 20 to 30 minutes of conditioning, right? So this is where the My Zone belt comes into full effect. Because when you have that on and you're working out, you're in that zone the entire time, and the goal is to stay in that yellow-red zone. So when you get your cardio, you get your cardio. So what this means is that you don't necessarily have to go to a retro or workout or to do cardio, because you're going to get it here. You get what I'm saying? And that's what I'm looking for. That's where, the designing for this program comes in. So yeah, I remember Kelly Rodriguez, I was talking to her about this. She's like, man, I got the best boxing workout when I trained to fight with Haf. And when Haf was training people to fight, when we're training fighters, right? We train fighters at one point to fight, and they turned into animals. Not only did they lose a lot of weight because they were doing the cardio the right way, but their boxing game went to the next level. So I want to bring that kind of training in back, right? And so, I follow Bruce Lee a lot and Muhammad Ali, and Bruce Lee said, do not fear the man who has practiced 100 kicks once, fear the man who has practiced one kick 100 times, right? So that's powerful. So pretty much take something basic and be proficient, practice it and excel. So some of you guys still don't know how to jab right. You know what I'm saying? And it's not your fault, because it's our fault, because as coaches, we're not really breaking it down. We're just like, combo of the days, 1, 1, 2, jab, cross, up, blah, blah, blah. And you're coming in, you're like, I'm supposed to remember that after working 10-hour shift, okay, and then you're standing around, you're like, all right, whatever, and then you work in the bag, it's like, so now it's going to be more, learning the technique, right? You guys watched the McGregor fight and the Mayweather fight, you saw the difference, right? Mayweather is a boxer, McGregor is trying to hammer fist him in the back of the head, it's two different things, man. I want you guys to look like Mayweather, not McGregor when you're in here, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with a hammer fist in the back of the head, but that's not what we're doing, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so, and Ali said, you haven't mastered the punch until you've thrown it 100,000 times, right? So we're not being like, we're not learning these things here, right? I want us to get good at it. I want us to get good. I want it so that when you guys go to another gym and you do a boxing, they're going to be like, dang, where'd you go? You're like, Eze Fitness. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. So I want you guys to get really good at it. And why we're going to change up on, with the boxing, or add more boxing days, is because, one, boxing will give you, it's a great workout. It's one of the best cardios, right? Two, by doing it right, the way we're going to change it up, you're going to feel muscles you never used before, because you're actually going to use the right muscles to throw the punches. Rather than just letting the hands go, you're actually going to use proper form of technique. And when you roll around, you're engaging your core. So you're getting a full body workout. It's going to burn a lot more calories when you do it right. And it's going to prevent wrist injury, elbow injury, shoulder injury, because you're doing it amazingly well, right? And also, you're going to actually learn how to box. You're going to learn how to defend yourself if you ever needed to, and you're going to learn how to box. And that's the greatest thing, is that you're not going to feel embarrassed, right? Sometimes people feel embarrassed. They don't want to box. They don't want to feel, do this crazy combo, and they don't even know how to throw a hook properly. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to feel confident in your skill, because you're going to learn the basics from the ground up and build up to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, when new people come to the gym, you guys get thrown right in, and it's like, okay, today's combo is, jab, double hook, upper hook, cross, and you've never thrown a jab before. You're like, okay, what is going on? You know what I'm saying? So now it goes into, basic with the warm-up, how we're going to change up the warm-up for the boxing, so that way you get good at it and you feel good, and you're going to burn calories. You guys can actually wear your Mizone belts now for the warm-up, because it's like, yo, I'm like, in the yellow zone, but in the end, man, I want the boxing program to be really, really good. And I feel like, we've been evolving with it and getting better. We're definitely better than we were when we started Eze Fitness 7 years ago, but I want to get better with it. You know what I'm saying? And so we're going to add more boxing days for that, and yeah, like I said, we're bringing out some machines. We started with a few. As we grow with the program, we're going to add, more, but, this is, so we're testing it out. We're starting it. We're going to start this when we launched the Fall Back into Fitness, September 18th. That's when we're trying to, get rolling with this whole thing, and, yeah, like I said, this would be a one-stop shop. You come here, get your cardio, you get your weight training. You wouldn't have to go somewhere else and do that. If you want to, you can, but you wouldn't have to, yeah, so, I remember when I was doing my small group boxing training, Berta, she did the class, and she's like, man, like, that was the greatest thing, because I really learned how to box, and, and so I want that feeling when you guys are in a large group here, of feeling that, that training, that coaching when you're boxing, right? So that you feel like, oh, wow, like, I'm really getting the best out of this, and so now we go, so I'm still working on building the boxing program. I'm dialing it in, but so that's the idea I'm giving you guys, so that and then the training program. Training is important, man, because